Peace and salutations. You are now in tune on the one, the force itself. At this time, we call it the Master Blaster Jamming. I am your host, Ital Iman, for the Underground News Network. This is part 2 of This Is It, the Dome or Do Me project. Michael Jackson's public memorial set for July 7th at Staples Center. July 7, 2009 equals 25. Note, Michael was murdered 6/25/2009. Note that 7/7/2009 is full moon and lunar eclipse at 15 degrees Capricorn. The next day, 7/8/2009, was to be kickoff date of This Is It concert tour in London. His final there. The private and public memorial will be held at the Staples Center in downtown LA at 10 a.m. AEG Live President Randy Phillips told NBC News this is 8 hours after moon eclipse start on the West Coast. We see these demons still controlling Mr. Jackson. Even in death, they could not have the memorial at Neverland. We will look into the matter and find out why not Neverland. Phillips said all the details would be finalized when he meets with the Jackson family Thursday afternoon. Everything is in the preliminary stages except the place and time, Phillips told NBC. AEG Live is the organization which was behind Jackson's planned 50-show stint in London. It was said, and I read in a London paper, said of Phillips, this precise organizational mastermind has kicked up a global ticketing storm just 4 months after the high-pitched yes was uttered from Jackson's pinched lips. The pair go back 15 years, said the paper. They lost touch, but after the promoter joined AEG, he made a hit list of acts to entice, and Jackson was at the top of that hit list. We finally made Muhammad come to the mountain of the O2, Philip grins. Jackson refused twice, but several months ago the idea arose as a superstar was putting together a restructuring plan for his finances. Not that we should believe rumors that Jackson is struggling after spending a fortune on security and lawyers after his famous child abuse trial. He ended with an acquittal, Phillips said. Alrighty. Intro music, Thriller, the Dome, Do Me project. This is the Thriller Night, hour of HD TV. Maybe we should turn them off. Okay, a business newspaper, I think from London, said this. Thomas Barak, the founder of Los Angeles real estate investment firm Colony Capital. Last year, Barak purchased Jackson's Neverland Ranch near Santa Barbara, California for $22 million, just before the property was sold at auction to cover back debts. Barak also brought in Denver billionaire Philip Anschutz, that's Anschutz, who was helping finance a comeback for the singer Jackson, was scheduled to play a series of 50 concerts at London's O2 Arena, which Anschutz owns. The concerts, for which Jackson was to be paid $1 million per night, were to begin July 8. Spokespeople for both Barak and Anschutz entertainment business decline comment. Why couldn't they have the memorial at Neverland? Now, we see that Thomas Barak bought Neverland last year, a part of it. Now, he brings on the owner of this organization that's doing the concert in London. Conspiracy? Some people say no, but some people smell a rat. What do you think? It's all about agenda. AEG, they're not hard up for money. This man's a billionaire and owns everything almost. If we research, we'll find that Unschultz Entertainment Group, AEG, head and owner Phillips Unschultz philosophy and views are diametrically opposed to Michael Jackson. Why didn't he want to have the memorial? It had to go clear through him whether the memorial would be at Neverland. I'm sure he was the one that said no. Okay, so we'll find further research that AEG Live president Randy Phillips had to convince his boss to bankroll the project. Why? So we see from the little footage that we saw Michael before the rehearsal he was doing, getting ready for the concert, there was a message there. So Michael was telling us that, like the word dome, the dome project, the wisdom was they're fixing to try to do something to me, or maybe he knew that they was going to do him. You like when the mob say, they're going to do somebody. But Philip Anschutz has combined his business acumen with his religious principles through his movie making. Walden Media Group, in a recent rare speech, he said he wanted to make movies that have a positive effect on people's lives and culture. He did the Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, and The Witch in the Wardrobe, and the children's novels and Christian allegories. Walden is also partnership with the news group 20th Century Fox to produce 5 films based on children's novels. But Phillips Anschutz has been criticized for his support of right-wing organizations in the United States. Most controversially, he has donated large sums to Colorado for family values, an overtly anti-gay organization. Quest has also been investigated for financial irregularities. In 2003, he agreed to pay $4.4 million to settle allegations that he profited from falsely inflating the company's share prices. So we see this man has unethical business practices. You are now in tune on the one, the force itself. At this time, we call the Mastery Blaster jamming. I'm Ital Iman for the Underground News Network. Peace until the next part. One love.